We're live, we're live, we're live, we're live.
Girl, do your thing, do your thing. Come on, girl.
Good evening, guys. Hello.
Hello, hello.
We're back at it with the two shakes and a stir.
Two shakes and a stir. I'm Kiva Darling.
I'm George
Kiva
Ridamon.
Darling. And what is that?
What? You already played the songs, Kiva.
No. Roll out?
No, because it's not working. It's not Facebook Live.
It was?
I don't know what's going on with Facebook.
Okay. So YouTube and Instagram, we are live, baby. Live.
That's Snapchat. I mean, that's Instagram.
That's what I say, Instagram.
Okay.
Because Facebook's not working.
Good evening, everybody, on this wonderful Wednesday, hump day.
Happy hump day,
Halfway through the
baby.
week. A lot of people are getting paid this week, so
Not us.
we're going to do that long.
Yeah.
We're going to do that long. So how's everybody's week going so far? How's everybody living?
Hello. Hopefully everybody's doing well.
I believe they are.
Good. We're going to start off with a few, 2 minutes of a preview from last week. Last week we talked about things you would change, personal development, knowing when to let go, self-acceptance, evolution, and friendship. Have you been implementing last week's topics into your life since?
I surely have.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I had a friend, a very, very good friend. She's actually had a bachelor party and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good friend. She didn't invite me to it.
She did. So what did that let you know when to let go?
I let her go. I haven't talked to her since then.
When to let go. For me, I haven't had to deal personally with any of the topics from last week. However, me personally, I think the one I would implement would be personal development, because I think every day we should be developing ourselves to be better, and to know better. You know better, you do better.
Absolutely.
Right? So next we're going to talk about current events.
Current events that is happening in the news that most of y'all either watched or haven't watched.
And
The first topic I'm going for is girls and these damn baby daddies.
uh-oh, little battery.
If y'all haven't been watching or paying attention, currently in the news, there was a guy, well, there were two guys that really, really bothered me. The first guy, he actually was playing a video game. I didn't read the story all like that, but I got the
gist of
the gist of the
the
story.
highlight.
He got mad and lost the game, and he punched his daughter, I think, hit her,
Mm-hmm.
and now a month later she passed away.
Yep.
The second story was of a guy that lost a case,
Custody
battle with his girlfriend, baby mom, I'm gonna call it, and he actually took the car and told her that
Almost like if you can't have her, no
no
one
can.
So he chained the car doors closed and set the car on fire with the young lady, the little girl inside.
And he died. Well, he didn't die. She died, and he just basically melted.
He did?
Yeah, he got second, third degree burn.
Oh wow. Terrible. And it's like, wow, you have to be careful who you choose to allow around your children. Everybody should not get the privilege to be around your kids. Number one, you don't know people's backgrounds. But you don't know that either way, because a lot of times you can be with somebody for years and deal with them, and then something may make them snap. And then in that instance, they can hurt you, they can hurt your kids, they can hurt anybody around you at that time where they're going through whatever mental illness or mental instability that they're going through. So you just have to be careful with people and know when, you see red flags, you see things that bother you, things that you may feel like, this isn't right and makes you feel uncomfortable, because trust me, your gut will always, 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 always give you the inclination that something's not right with somebody.
That's Olivia Pope.
Be around somebody, you're dealing with somebody, that time you feel something in your stomach that just doesn't feel right and it makes you uncomfortable for any reason, you always know that is a red flag.
I call her the Olivia Pope because she was never wrong on the show.
Next topic is
The Met Gala.
the Met Gala. So tell me what your favorite dress was.
What?
Yeah.
Favorite fashion.
Your favorite fashion. Your favorite camp outfit of the night.
Camp meaning exaggerated.
Yeah.
Pushing the envelope.
Yeah, right.
And
who did it right and who did it wrong?
And who didn't do it at all?
Who didn't do it at all? I know that's right.
Because number one, who didn't do it at all, who should have did it, because she's been out and she talks about herself a lot, is Nicki Minaj.
Who?
Nicki Minaj.
Who's that?
She's a Barty fan, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, Nicki didn't do it for me this go around. She didn't do it. I didn't understand why she didn't do it. I wasn't comprehending. I was lost. I was really lost because like when you got so much mouth, you have to back it up. If you can't back it up, then you shouldn't do it at all.
Right.
And I never understood why she just didn't do like she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And of course, her nemesis, or we would call it, Cardi B, did an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
She did. She really pushed the envelope.
Cardi killed
She really did.
So give me your top 5 favorite fashion outfits of the night.
I forgot his name. What's his name?
Cool.
From Pose. I really forgot his name. I'm trying to blank. He had
the gold.
The gold
with the
made by
feathers.
bronze. Yes. What's his name?
Is it Robert something?
I really am mad.
I can't remember, but I know who you're talking about. One of mine is Janelle Monáe, of course, Cardi B. I have to also give it to, what am I drawing a blank? Katy Perry, killed it, smashed it, totally camp.
Sierra did real good.
Sierra did good.
Kim Kardashian, I like her.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga was more of was a production. Like,
but listen to the concept. Was it you that said she?
it wasn't me.
Okay, so the concept is that you spend all day getting ready for the Met Gala, meaning you are putting all this stuff on, makeup, whatever it is. She went to the Met Gala fully clothed, and she came out of her clothes. So she did the opposite of getting ready for the Met Gala. I just, in my brain, it made sense, but yeah, that's how I felt.
Kylie Jenner was a no for me. They were boring.
Kylie and Kendall.
Yeah, they weren't no for me. Solange was a no, and I'm very disappointed in Solange.
KKW was a no.
She was boring. Billy Porter, that's his name.
Yes.
Billy Porter really, really pushed the envelope. He really, really did. The other girls that were in Pose, I forgot their names. I'm sorry, I really apologize. They didn't do anything for me. It's like the Met Gala. They say it was campy, and it's all from like almost like a drag feel of taking stuff to the next level. And for you to be a trans woman and be in this ballroom scene and you didn't push the envelope to the next level, it's like disappointing us.
Yeah, you gotta take it there.
Zendaya.
Yes. Was that like a Snow White dress?
Cinderella. If you really looked into it, she had the glass slippers and she had the pumpkin purse.
She did.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Katy Perry. If you think about it, Katy Perry was the lights from Beauty and the Beast. That's what they said. Lady Gaga, of course. Kanye West, he didn't do anything this year because he said that he's letting.
He wanted Kim. Okay, so a backstory that Kim Kardashian herself gave. The first year of the Met, when Kanye was invited, Kim came as his guest. She kind of took his plus one. So, for her, it was all about Kanye because this was on the time he was going through his stuff and he was doing this thing. And, of course, everybody focused on Kanye. So he told her this year he wanted to be plus one. So he allowed her to steal the show, take the show, ride, whatever she felt like she was going to do with this came through dripping concept. So, yeah. But, no. She came through dripping, soaking wet. It was a dud. Boo.
The only thing about her outfit I liked was the cinchiness, how she was cinched with the corset.
I know that girl could not breathe.
That's all I like. I mean, her hair, it looked wet, but it's, yeah.
Came through dripping.
So next topic is Beyonce and Taylor Swift.
So, what do you feel? How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about it?
I feel that Taylor did her best Beyonce impersonation that she could do.
I feel like she didn't wait long enough. She didn't wait. Beyonce just dropped this
Just
album
dropped it. I
on
get it.
Netflix, and I mean, she just dropped the.
So let me ask you this question: being as though Beyonce had just dropped the Homecoming, do you not think Taylor Swift already had that concept and already had been practicing before Beyonce?
Beyonce did this last year. Remember?
True.
This was last year.
So you think that she got it from last year, Beyonce?
I don't care
Probably
what.
not even realizing that Beyonce was going to drop it on April 4th. Oh yeah, April 4th.
She still could have changed it instead of what she
What's
has
April
one
4th? When did she drop it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a Beyonce stan.
But you don't have to be a stan to be a fan.
Anywho, I feel like she didn't wait long enough. I feel like she should have waited about some time. Because, like, what songs did she do?
wanted to get it in. What
Did
you
she do all
think?
her songs like that on
Why so
stage?
relevant?
Did she do all her songs on
I
stage?
didn't watch that mess.
I didn't watch it either. I have not watched. To be honest, guys, I'm a music fiend. I got the text with proof.
Look at that spider. Look at that spider right there, right there, right there. Look, George.
Where?
Right here. Look at my finger.
Kill it. Why would you blow it? Did you keep it warm?
I'm not touching it with my
Did you
dad.
keep it on camera? Did you keep it?
Okay. I don't care. Give me some. Let's come back over here.
Where's that?
Right? George, you don't see that? You don't see that spider?
Let it land on the paper.
Go on, here.
You have it.
Give me that.
I thought I was an extra keeper. I thought. Okay, back to the topic.
I don't like bugs. I don't play around with them. 'Cause they
That
bite
spider
you.
was invisible.
You didn't see
That's
that
how
spider?
big it was.
You ain't see it?
It was invisible, guys. That's how big it was.
It was a little clear looking spider.
So yeah, I just feel like she should have waited just a little bit. Like Beyonce fizzled, and she, you know what I'm saying, like she did. She fizzled, like she was like the steam from boiling eggs. Like
Cool.
Beyonce, like it's that moment. Ooh, the eggs done. Ooh, the eggs for my salad. Like you get excited.
Where that
I don't know. And then Taylor Swift was like, bacon grease.
I don't eat bacon.
But she was like that grease at the bottom of the thing. You be like, damn, is this still good, or is it? I can't use this grease. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even watch it. I haven't, like I said, I have not watched a award show in a long time because it's just getting to be boring. Like it's not like it used to be. I used to be excited to watch it. I should be like, KKW and her actions. That's the next topic. KKW for us is Kim Kardashian West.
It's for y'all too though.
I did a playoff with KKK, but her actions lately, she has been doing a lot. She wants to be a lawyer.
Okay, so did you give that? Was that shade? Was that drink shade?
No shade to give.
Huh?
She got money, no shade to give.
Okay, so
She came through dripping. She don't come through dripping in the courtroom with the outfit on.
I feel like
And that
her
blue outfit.
actions are not her action. What she's doing, what she has accomplished deserves a lot of like accolades because it's awesome. What I don't like is that there have been women before her attempting to do the exact same thing with no avail, or they're given a hard time to, assist these men to get out of jail for petty charges, misdemeanor charges. They're in jail because they can't afford their bail. So she's helping them out. Some people are in jail for that were sentenced to life sentences, have already done 25 or so years, and now they are being freed because of her assistance. So I have to give it up for her on that. But I just feel bad that why her? Why haven't the women before her been allowed to do the exact same thing when they were trying to do the exact same thing? But again, I commend her for everything she's doing. So, isn't it charging?
It is. Let's do a video also.
So Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
What's the baby's name?
Did you put boring?
No.
Boring. His name is freaking Archie.
Yes, my mother told me. It's like he has like 5 names.
Archie something Waterbum Windsor.
You know, water bum.
I swear it's something crazy like that. Archie Harrison is dope. When I tell you, I'm mad that they named that baby Archie. However, his name says money. His name is expensive.
His name says royalty. Archie Harrison.
Waterbomb.
No, that's Mount. What's that? Mountbatten, Windsor.
Mountbatten. Archie Harrison Mountbatten. Is it Mountbatten? It
Yes.
is Mountbatten, Windsor.
Mountbatten, Windsor.
So it's a hyphenated Mountbatten hyphenated Windsor.
His ass is gonna be headed to swimming school.
Yeah.
His ass.
Archie. Hi, Archie. Archie.
You said waterbum, so therefore we just mentioned we went waterbum.
Archie.
Is your bum watering? But see,
Archie Bunker.
These kids I don't think these young couples think about the kind of legacy they're gonna leave with these kids.
Yeah, and with their names.
Even the older couples now, because like I've met a girl. What's her name? What's her name?
Jakiba.
No. Jakiba sounds almost like foreign.
Oh.
It was like Hawaiian a little bit. But what was the girl name? It was just something
There's
so
a
much.
stranger in our house and he's coming down the steps.
You have to excuse the noise. That's the babies and my partner.
Hello. Oh, look at him follow you. How cute. You don't put him on the leash?
So she's talking to you.
You don't put them on the leash?
But you disturbing the show. You let everybody know we got an alarm and everything. Yeah, we got alarm and camera, so try if you want to. Try. Yeah, but like I said about these names, like they don't. My name is slightly boring. My name is George Johnson.
That's not boring. Like that's it.
But just stick to Georgia Damone, just as you was called. Georgia Damone.
Oh, George Johnson is expensive.
What's your name?
I'm not talking about last name for these people to find me.
Jakiba, go to the corner, please. I'm sorry, keep it, darling. Go to the corner. You're like, yeah, but I got a normal name and I'm fine with it because when I go do interviews, they don't know what I look like until I step up and say hello. Hi, how are you?
How you? Introduce yourself.
How you doing? How you doing? Like, I have my resume just like this. I have like, it just goes something like that, yeah. But no, man, he be ready for it. He got guards and stuff, so he be off with his head.
Right, exactly.
Off with his head.
Exactly. Mommy, daddy.
Yeah, mother, father. Can I have that Grey Poupon? Now, Tyra Banks. Tyra M. effing Banks with that spread for the sports.
With the 45-year-old body today.
45?
That's the name. 45-year-old ball day today.
She did an amazing job. Like when I say I love that woman, I love her entrepreneurship. She's a boss mogul. Like she's really, when you can roll out businesses that really, really mean something, even though some of them may not catch on, that's still how you do it. That's still how you do it. Like American Next Top Model was one of the longest running reality shows of competition.
Was it?
And yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Did she start it? Okay.
That was hers. That's her baby. She started it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what RuPaul got RuPaul's Drag Race from.
Oh.
It's the same thing of competing to be that one on top of this situation.
To be on top.
No,
Wanna be on top. Wanna be on top.
Okay, so I think it did like 22. I think it did 23 or 24 seasons.
Yeah.
Because I remember she was doing something. She was going like 22. So like yeah, but she let Rita Ora host her show for a season. Which she came back at the end of the season, and she's because there are models like Eva that's now on America on America's Housewives.
Yeah.
And then you got
And then
Takara, which people said that Takara should have been where Ashley Graham is. You know what Ashley Graham is?
Yes.
Who's Ashley Graham?
The overweight model, not overweight. No, no. Don't get it twisted because she probably wears size.
She says
6
I'm
or
about to
8
walk
like
away.
me.
No, she does not. She wear about like she. I think plus size model. Listen, it's not about that. Are you sure?
Positive. Look it up. What size does a plus size model start? Or like what size are you to be considered a plus size model? I think it's either a 6 or 8. Yes. Because you are sure not walking down Zach Posen's runway at a 6 or 8. You're not walking down.
They tried it.
Right. What they say? What size is Ashley wearing? 5'9". Her height. You just asked what size.
What size? Size meaning body shape.
No.
They're not gonna tell us that. Like, oh, I may be something done without plum done. But yeah, you just called her voice. You need to apologize to her.
No, she's not overweight. Don't do me like that, because trust me, I didn't mean it that way. I meant they consider her overweight. I don't consider her overweight. They did. The powers that be considers this beautiful young lady overweight.
She's gorgeous.
I need you to move this because they can't barely see. You feel me? I know y'all can't see good. And I'm giving you that.
60-12.
I'm giving you that. Told you.
But it says 14. Oh, I guess.
So at a size 6, my ass is considered plus size.
Your size 6. What's your size 14?
Baby. Nigga.
Yeah. So, but like Takara, then you got Yaya. Yaya has been on a lot of shows and movies.
Yeah, she's been good.
The first winner, I forgot her name.
And that one girl passed away.
Which one?
I forget her name.
Was she black or white?
White.
No, she wasn't. She was black.
No.
Listen, what I'm saying, she was black. Her father was black. I remember her from
You know
the
who I'm
band.
talking about?
Yes.
You don't.
She had short blonde hair.
Nope, black hair. You don't.
Black. Okay, what's the next topic? Next topic is current music.
So George introduced me to Lizzo, and I love Lizzo. And they go back upstairs. Them dogs trained. And they run back upstairs. That's crazy. You did that.
Oh, daddy.
Who trained them dogs?
JL, I told you. This is the model that was half black, half white. Her father was black.
Oh, I never knew
Either
that.
her father or mother was black, but like
Okay.
she looks white.
Okay.
And she passed. She had cancer. Something like that.
Yeah.
And then another one was murdered.
Oh.
Yeah, like I really was on this show hard because I loved it. Like Eva was the. I don't know if I care for her too much now. Like when you have children and stuff, you lose a lot. Yeah, she had breast cancer. That's her, right? You talking about her?
See, I'm thinking of dark hair. Okay, so yeah.
Yep. I think her mother was black, like black, like us black.
Like me. Yeah.
But like wasn't no mixture. Like she was
Oh.
Cause she was on there and she was like, I just felt like, I just can't
Like
do this.
adopted? Or
No, her mother was black, her
birth?
father was white. Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's not crazy. Our genes have a lot in them, so it's like when we birth, that it can go either way.
But you would think, yeah, that's true.
Seriously, for real.
That's true.
That's why
You're right.
that's why some people come out with those blonde hair
Yep.
kids and those yeah.
Yeah.
Well, back to the current music. Lizzo, I just downloaded. What's her girl name? Ari Lennox.
I
She
follow her on
made-
Instagram. I never knew that she had an album out. Like I didn't know she had made
No,
current
it
music
just
out.
dropped because she did the Shea Butter. I also got Keep It On and Hip to Britney Spears' old song Private Show.
How old is that?
That's her last album.
Oh, you did say that. Okay.
Last album. It was
Britney.
It's Britney, bitch. The album's amazing too. Who else have we listened to? Oh, Khalid album is it's a mood, it's a vibe.
Khalil.
Khalid.
Oh, the young guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Send me your location. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You knew that.
I sure did. I sound just like him.
You do not.
Anybody got something to say on all 3 screens? Come see me. Come on, I'm ready. Yes.
You ready, Joe?
Yes. That RuPaul has a new album out, which RuPaul makes an album. RuPaul is good. Y'all do.
RuPaul is pretty dope.
Oh yeah, let's go back to the topic of the Met Gala. RuPaul. They talked about him because he didn't bring the Ru out.
They wanted him to, yeah.
They wanted him to show out.
What
He said that he's been saying for a long time that I'm not bringing her out if y'all not paying. You gotta understand that's
That
a lot
man
of work.
that's his money maker. Like that's how he makes money.
But still, that's a lot of work also. Like because I've worked with drag queens. I'm a former Mr. Gay Black Ohio Newcomer 2012.
Mr. Who, what, huh?
Gay Black Ohio Newcomer 2012.
Okay.
My first and only competition / pageant, and I won first time around. But working with them close center, the ones that really, really get into it, get the padding on, some of them with corsets.
Yeah.
I've actually put a man into a corset, and it's not easy. I put my foot in his back and pull them strings. It's not easy. Putting the makeup on.
I want to get in a corset. I want to look like KKW.
Get into the corset and the makeup and stuff like that. To see, I actually dated one when I was 21 years old, 21. And to see him go from his manly self to the feminine, it was scary.
Mm-hmm.
It was so scary.
So he really got into the character, though.
He really gets into the character. Everybody doesn't. He was a Missy Elliott impersonator. He was the baddest Missy Elliott. When I tell you he looked just like Missy Elliott, it was scary. I met him with K. Michelle, Lil' Kim. When the song goes on in the club, it's gonna be like, damn,
that's hot.
That's when I met him. And when I tell you, it was amazing. Like, it was amazing to see them do that, to see them transform, and how the person in the drag and the person out without drag does not act the same.
Because you think about it, it's just like a role. Like, you're actually playing a role. So in order for you to be so, like, in it, you have to take on that personality, that feeling, the look, everything. So I get that.
Yeah.
I become a white woman at work.
It's a movie about that. What's his name? The guy from off of
And I told one of my coworkers who's white that black people tend to conform when we get around white folks. But it's no. We don't have to. We do it so that they can feel comfortable. However, we are not being our true self.
But you know what? I just read something about that. I just watched a video. I'm sorry, I didn't read. I watched a video about it, and this guy was talking about how it's not my fault that you feel uncomfortable with me on the bus.
Yeah, that's true. It's not. Like, I am who I am, and they won't change them to make us comfortable.
They really
Never
won't.
in a million years. They will always remain.
But you know
who they
what?
are.
When I was driving Uber the other night, last night I think, either last night or the night before, these guys got in the car, and they were some kind of Asian descent. When I tell you they put on Kendrick Lamar, and I automatically said, if they said that N-word one time, we flipping this car over. so I just gave that look, that side eye, like,
yeah,
y'all cool, but y'all ain't that cool.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all don't get a pass.
Yeah. Little deep ass. Sorry to bother you. Have you seen that?
No. Anyway.
Look it up. Jakeem, you don't do nothing. You don't do yoga, but you're so in tune with the earth.
I do yoga. I haven't done it in a while, but I used to do yoga like twice a week.
Maybe you do yoga every morning, every night.
No.
It's supposed to open your day up and close your day out.
No, I ain't doing that much. Baby.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for every session.
No, you don't. You just don't. You just buy the video and get your mat.
Oh, you know what I do? I was doing this lady yoga thing on Instagram. I'm sorry, on YouTube.
You ain't gotta do that. You just buy a thing from
I just go on
Target.
YouTube. YouTube has everything.
You buy a thing from Target because they show you for beginners how to open your day and close your.
I'm not a beginner, baby. Why do I have to buy anything when I can go on free?
Crouching dog.
YouTube is
Crouching
free.
dog. Crouching dog.
No.
Okay, thanks. Not a beginner. You ain't got to be dressed for it.
I'm not dressed for that.
You got to be dressed for it. It's like saying, oh, I can't sing, Kelowna. I'm not dressed to sing. You
That's
just
right.
do it.
I'm not ready.
But anyway, back to conforming. The sorry to bother you. They working at a call center, and Danny Glover was like, Danny Glover worked there, and what's the guy's name? I forgot his name. He played on Get Out. He was the one that they got took a picture of.
Okay, and they're talking about
Yes. So he was there, and they were working. He was like, use your white voice. He was like, I use my white voice. He's like, no, use your other voice. He was like, so Danny Glover is going, well, hello, sir, how are you doing today? Oh, that's great. Like, they over exaggerated.
Right.
So I think about it how, like, when you go to an interview or you answer the phone for an interview, you're like, hello, like, you're extra.
Yeah.
You're not like.
We do that to conform to white standards.
White society.
Both. Whatever,
That's just like with your weight. They're weighing.
They want us to weigh what they weigh. Like, even as a child, when you're growing up, the standards that they compare you to growing up as throughout your years, you go to your doctors and they're like, you should be this weight for your age and height. It's white standards that they're comparing to, not
Absolutely.
Us.
Go to Old Navy.
For what?
The size is totally different.
Oh yeah, they got husky.
But see, Old Navy for the Caucasian folks.
Are they?
That's what I feel. Look at the style of Old Navy. To me, it's like, huh?
I go there if I want something like quick, cheap, but I don't.
That's why I go to get a lot of my black for the bar. because it's my old job. It is getting having sale all the time. But like seriously, honestly, when you go there and you get their stuff is very, it's like very preppy.
Conservative.
Yes, it's like, oh, my mommy buys me a car every year on my birthday.
And a car and a cardigan.
Yes.
For my birthday.
Yeah, be smart, don't fart. Yep.
What if I had to?
You just gotta hold it in.
No, it's better out than in, brother.
Okay, now let's go to our topics. Yours is diet and exercise.
Mine is diet and exercise. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I feel like we, as a people, are unhealthy. We have been taught unhealthy eating habits. We have been taught that what we're eating is okay for us. And, you know, a lot of black women, we're having breast cancer. We have fibroids. We have high blood pressure. We have diabetes. And it's all connected to how we eat, what we eat. The one thing I've learned over doing my research, trying to become a vegan, I'm not quite a vegan, I am a pescatarian, so I just do seafood.
What's pescatarian?
I only eat seafood.
So you only eat seafood?
Only seafood. I don't eat shrimp. Well, I do here and there, but I stay away from shrimp because it gives me the gout, it makes my toes hurt.
So, but you say you only eat seafood, so you don't eat no vegetables?
I mean, as far as meat-wise. So I don't eat meat.
Okay, good.
I don't eat eggs.
You don't eat eggs?
I don't eat eggs. I'm not eating no damn chickens, baby. I'm not eating the period of a chicken. No, thank you. You know where eggs are. Okay, anyhow.
You eat cheese?
I do, every now and again. If I get pizza or if I eat ice cream. So, I mean, I haven't fully cut dairy. Actually, when I first started this whole journey 3 years ago, I was so strict. I wasn't playing. I wasn't doing no cheese. I wouldn't eat my mother's macaroni and cheese. I didn't eat ice cream. I wasn't fooling around. So I mean, I've become a little bit laid back with my eating habits. So I'll do ice cream every now and again. I'll do cheese every now and again. Not as much as I was eating. I would do a pint of ice cream every freaking night. Like I would go to the store and get a pint of Haagen-Dazs and eat it every night. Trust me, ask myself.
Why? Every
night, because I love ice cream.
But you're lactose intolerant, though.
And I'm farting all fucking night the next day. True. But anyway, yeah. So everything that we eat causes disease in our bodies. So in order for us to cleanse our bodies to be healthier, we have to fix what we eat. We have to clean out our guts, meaning we have to get the parasites out. We have to get all the junk out, and it requires like a lot of patience, number one, dedication, a lot of, I'm looking for a word, but I can't get it out of my mouth right now. Discipline.
Yes.
You have to be disciplined, and you have to control your mind when you're going through that. And exercise too, you know, that is another thing connected. The main part of being healthier is eating.
Like cut you off exercise. You all need to walk up them stairs. Stop taking the elevators. Seriously, when you go up, your blood pressure goes down. That is true.
Walk up the steps. You know, do as many steps a day as you can. I know it's hard for people who are sedentary. What's the word? Sedentary, whatever the word is, who have jobs where they're sitting all day. But get up every hour, 1 hour. I tell people this when I'm trying to help them. You drink 8 ounces of water every hour on an hour. You get up and you walk around for about 5 minutes every hour on an hour. You have to do something in order to help yourself, because nobody's going to help you for you. Nobody's going to help you if you're not.
No one's going to help you if you don't help yourself. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my diet and exercise spiel.
Okay. So what's the next
Paying it forward.
No,
how do you pay?
my topic.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Ways to save money.
Ways to save money.
Mr. Banker.
I've been doing banking for like almost, Jesus Christ, 7 or 8 years. And when I have a thing, when young kids come in there and they get a check and they cash and they're so excited, I tell them that they need to get a secured credit card. A secured credit card is a credit card that you put money on first to use it. And if you keep paying your bill on time, at the end of the 12 months or whatever cycle they have, you'll get that money back, or your credit will be up without you putting more money on it. And I feel like that's a good way to build your credit. And I tell them, like, don't use this on those shoes that come out. Don't use this on anything like that. Just use it to get your credit built up and, like, get gas, get food, things of that nature. Or pay a bill and then pay it back. Do not get the new Jordans that come out or anything like that. Also, when you want to save money, if you don't see it, you don't use it. Mm-hmm. So you have to put money aside. A lot of us as African Americans are not raised to save money. Just because you talk about it does not mean it's going to happen. And when you tell your kids and the young ones to save money, you have to show them how to save money. Right. And that's what we don't do. We don't show people anything. We just talk about it. I feel like a lot of African Americans talk a lot. And when you talk, when you talk as a person that you're talking to, listening or hearing. When you hear somebody, it's an action. And when it goes in one ear and out the other, when you're listening, you're just using the energy to digest it and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And things of that nature. So when you save, it's easier said than done. But you don't have to get that new Birkin bag. You don't have to get.
Spending 10 G's on a bag, though.
A lot of people are. Oh. And a lot of people are still on the bus also.
True.
And a lot of people don't have 401k. For example, my mother has had my life insurance for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know about it. So no offense, and this is no offense to anybody, but this is the truth. When I see those people doing a GoFundMe for
somebody's funeral,
that it burns my soul so bad, because it's like you out here doing this, ripping around the streets, but you didn't put any money away. Yeah. And I've told a lot of drug dealers and a lot of drug boys, honestly, get you a friend that you know is a friend or a friend that you know that's not that they don't care about you, they don't worry about their life, and have them open an account. So something happens, that money in the account, their name is on it and your name is on it, and they can get you out of jail. You get with these young girls and they spend all your money up, and when it's time for the lawyer, she don't care because she running around with a new something she didn't got with her income tax or whatever like that. No one's saving no money. I see Jordans all the time. Like living here in Baltimore, I have never seen in my life so many, no offense, porch monkeys. Everyone's outside kicking it, has brand new outfits on. You're outside doing what? Right. So when you sell that weed, as I was taught from my queen that passed away, any job or career that you have, the money you make from it, you have to put it back into your career. You don't sell CDs and not take the money you sold the CD with and buy more CDs. Because that's how you turn a profit. Right. You're recycling the money. Right. No one really recycles it. Right. But what money are you putting to the side? You make money, you spend money. You make money, you spend money. Yes. So what money are you putting to the side? Right. No one puts the money to the side and stashes it away.
See, we're not taught. We're not taught that. School.
We're not. It's not even in school.
When you go to these boarding schools with these white kids, these schools that these are
economics.
Yes.
What's the other one? Home
economics. Well, we're taught that, but in our home ec, I remember home ec in high school. We were taught how to fucking sew, how to cook.
You're 40 years old.
True.
And
but that's what I'm saying.
But see, no, guess what?
At a young age?
Look, I'm 32, and we had home economics in Martin Luther King Middle School. That's how I learned how to make an omelet.
That's what I mean. You taught how to cook and fucking sew.
And that's sad because, no offense to these girls nowadays, everything, like one thing I cannot.
How to make an omelet. That shit just hit me.
Yeah, that's how to make an omelet. They really did. Yeah. And what bothers me is that these young girls want. One thing I can say these young girls do is they dress their child, their sons like their baby father. Yeah. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Like my child is not about to be no 1 year old wearing no Louis Vuittons. This is not gonna happen. Gucci or whatever like that. That's not cute. But
I'm
guess
gonna
what?
tell you something that Meek Mill just said today.
But no, that child ain't in daycare though.
Because they can't afford daycare. Mm-hmm. The baby has on $300 or $400 pairs of shoes and pants.
And scoffing them up. They ain't got on those little hard bottom shoes. Remember the hard bottom shoes?
Diapers. I love hard bottom. Why don't people let a lot of kids wear them? Like, why don't they buy
them? Things hurt.
They didn't.
Asian Ricard Davenport. My dude ain't had some of them. He kicked my knee one time. I almost killed that child. He kicked me so hard because those are walking shoes. We don't know how to walk right.
Yes, nobody gets those for their kids anymore.
He kicked his uncle kneecap so hard. But you said Meek Mill said what?
Rich people don't flaunt their money. Rich people become rich because when they poor people get money and spend it. Rich people get money and save it.
Like Jay-Z said in his song.
Just like you just said though. You poor as fuck, you get a couple dollars. When you get that tax check, you go buy your kids some shit they don't really need.
You don't pay off nothing.
You don't pay off none of your bills. You're not trying to get ahead.
But you know what? I have a good friend. I'm not gonna say her name. She has 3 children. Mm-hmm. And when she get her income tax back, you know what she used to do? Mm-hmm. Pay her rent almost for the whole year.
That's dope.
And I always wonder, like, she ain't never paying rent. Like, she ain't never. And she told me what she did. She paid her rent up. Usually pay up like her car insurance like that. She paid it for a long time. So then next year when it comes around, she does the same thing. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that's very smart.
All the money she gets every year, she don't worry about that. Mm-hmm. She can do whatever she wants to do.
And she's a single mother, and she called me her baby daddy because I take care of the kids more than her baby daddies do when we go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the next topic?
How to make the best of your downtime.
No,
What do
it's.
you do in your downtime?
I'm supposed to go back and forth with. Okay.
Oh.
What do you do in your
You can do
downtime?
that. What do I do in my downtime? Chill. I chill at home. I become a hermit when I leave work. If I don't have to come out, I go home. It's the safest place for me. I'm secure. I feel good being at home. I love my apartment. I love being at home, so I don't have a problem with being home. I don't want to feel like I need to be everywhere with everybody doing everything. I'm okay with just chilling.
I feel like downtime. We need to rest.
Yes.
As a people, we're not resting.
No.
Resting.
You see these women
That's
out here,
why
50 years old looking like they're 80,
Yes.
25 looking like they're 35, 40, because they are doing too much.
Yes. Working at the bar we work at, we see a lot of older people. You older people look young.
I didn't know that Leslie was 40. Well,
Who's Leslie?
Leslie and Blake.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know she was, this is turning 49 this year. I didn't know that.
She doesn't look young.
Yeah, I never
But
guessed.
remember Miss Parker though? Romeo's wife's sister.
No, I know Romeo wife.
The short one with the long hair. I said she looks like Sade. That's her sister.
You are freaking kidding me.
Fudge
Lady with
cake
the
and
heels all
ham.
the time.
Yes.
With the big booty.
Yes, a nice body.
Sister, yes.
To me, she looks like Sade a little bit.
That's
She just
Romeo's
seems a bit-
sisters?
That's
Romeo's
Romeo-
wife's sister?
Yes.
Darcel.
Darcel's sister.
Really?
This lady, when I first met her, she is so humble. She's
She's
like,
so sweet.
I don't like to take pictures, and she'll not take pictures.
Really?
Pretty girls never take pictures. She'll not take pretty girls like that never take pictures.
She's beautiful. Though.
Yes, and she's like, I think she almost 60.
Oh,
She's 50 something.
Her birthday was not too long ago.
How you know?
She was in the bar karaoke saying her birthday was just not that
No,
long
she
ago.
wasn't. She ain't been cooking in a long time.
Well, this might not be the same lady.
It's not the same lady, because she just spoke to me, because that's my girl.
Who said you was there?
Someone's mad. See that? All three cameras. Someone's mad. I'm very mad. But yeah, her personality and her aura was very nice too. What's the other lady name? The one who's called Mom.
Damn. You know how when people not around you, it's like out of sight, out of mind.
She looked young too. But her face was always scrunched though. You know her face was like this. But she did look young though.
1, 2, 3.
She had a nice body though, didn't she?
Body, yada,
Body,
yada.
yada, yada, yada. Who else? You ever see the lady that sings Diana Ross? She has curly hair. Her name is Monica.
That's the one thing I'm talking about, then Monica.
When she had the curly hair, she was like, and she goes do that light skin,
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
Her
That's what
husband,
I'm talking about. The cute
Her
lady,
husband.
light skinned lady
yes.
with a nice body.
And I think she drank. I don't know her body, but she
I don't
drinks.
know who you're
She
talking
drinks. She drinks some kind of wine sometimes.
I
Her husband came in one time, and I was so
Well,
embarrassed.
this lady not married.
Yeah, it's not. Her husband came in. I was so embarrassed. Her husband looks younger than me.
Tell my girl.
He's like 53.
Hey, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, I got time. I'm tired.
You old. So what was the topic again?
Paying it forward.
No, downtime. We didn't finish downtime.
Oh, I thought we were done.
So I'm resting.
Oh, yeah.
Resting on downtime. Rest and save money.
Yes.
Rest and save
honey.
money. Because no one's really implementing that. Fulfill your dreams.
Yes.
Push it forward. Like really put out there what you put out, you get back. That's why I mind my business.
You ain't used to, George. I taught you a whole lot.
What you mean? I did mind my business. People used to talk to me about it. Remember? I always mind my business. I never started a conversation. Remember, I told you people are drawn to me. They really are.
You're right.
They really are. It's why we're still together now. Let's keep it. That was a question from last week.
You know when we first met, you was like, "Who is this yacht?"
Okay, story when I first met her. We were bartending. We had a staff meeting at our bar we worked at.
Like the first, like that probably just started too.
And it was this girl sitting there with these faux locks on her head. And
I had
she
faux
was
locks there?
yes, she was sitting next to me. She had black and blonde faux locks. She was sitting next to me, and Ginger, our bar manager at that time, was talking, but she kept stopping herself. And this girl was like, "No, Ginger, no, go ahead, speak your mind. Don't bite your tongue." And I really turned around like, "Who are you?"
And look at us now.
And it was so funny because that's just I'm like, I'm gonna say, "Bitch, shut up!"
Right.
Like,
because
and then she pulled out, "I'm Jakiba." Because I was so stuck, like, if she don't get that out of my ear.
I'm so big on, like, if you have a problem with something or somebody, speak up. And it does not have to be in a disrespectful way. It doesn't have to be me.
Are you really saying that?
You're not trying to hurt somebody's
Are you
feelings.
really saying that?
Listen, I'm not done. Thank you. It doesn't have to hurt somebody's feelings. However, if there's an issue with somebody, you need to speak up. Like, my thing is, don't come to me complaining, girl, X, Y, and Z, I can't stand when... Did you tell him? Did you say something? Did you say something? If you didn't, I don't want to hear it. If you don't have a solution for the problem that you had with somebody or something, I don't want to hear the problem, because now you're just gossiping. You're just being bitchy. You're complaining. I don't like a complainer, because that means you don't know how to fix whatever the problem is. And if you don't know how to fix it, grow up.
Another story. We were in another staff meeting.
You gonna put me out there?
And when I say she really is straightforward and she really is real, we were at a staff meeting and we work with two other bartenders that we all work together. And this one right here says, she stops the conversation. For instance, like, guys, I know that I'm saying a lot of things are said. For example, A and B were talking about us. Yes, I'm talking about y'all. We're talking about us. And people are coming back to tell us what you guys are saying. And I was sitting there like...
Let me make it a little simpler, because I didn't get what you just said. So there was an instance at the bar where we worked at where these two young ladies who we work with were talking to customers about me, George, and our other co-workers. I mean, just yapping, as if they didn't even care if it came back to us. I don't know if they thought it would or if they even gave a damn, honestly. So I had gotten wind of it. These people love me in this place. So of course, Jakiba. I said this.
I didn't get wind of it.
I got wind of it, honey.
I guess
So in the staff meeting, I
extra.
clearly said. So yeah, people have been coming back saying that you and you were talking about us. Like,
That's not how you said it.
how I
As you drop into it. Yes, you and you were talking about us. And like, she's so dramatic. When
I
she
need to let them know that I know, baby doll. I know that you're saying what you're saying. I come on. Again, I'm not trying to be no big bad Willie. I'm not trying to step to you to want to fight you. I'm grown. I don't fight. I don't want to mess this up. I'm grown. But I'm gonna let you know how I feel. And whoever throw the first, I mean, if you throw the first punch, we're gonna get the rock and the rolling.
Okay, now the next topic, because she's going to put paying it forward.
How do you pay it forward?
My aura, I try to put out good energy. So I pay how I feel for it. Yes. We talk every single morning. How do we answer the phone?
Hello.
Hi. That opening is paying it forward.
To who?
To you and to me.
Okay.
It's bouncing back and forth.
Okay.
So when we talk, do you feel drained after we talk to start your day?
Sometimes when you complaining. Jakiba. What did you do, George? You know me. Again, did you say something? Did you resolve it? Did you try to resolve it, George?
We're not going to put Georgia the on the spot right now.
No. Because I mean, I've been there, done that. Okay. My paying it forward is me in the McDonald's line buying me my son some food or whatever, and I say, how much is the person's food behind me? Let me pay for their food. I've done that several times. That's how I pay it forward. It's just nice gestures from doing a nice gesture for somebody. That's how I consider paying it forward. Or, you know, like when you have family members who their kids might need something for school. Oh, I'll get it. I make sure you have everything you need. You know, paying it forward like that.
I used to pay it forward. I was in Cleveland a lot because, like, I was in the church real deep, and I was helping with a lot of the young kids. Let's pay for their haircuts and everything.
For real?
Get them shoes, buy them clothes. Yep. So on last week, that's how people say. I don't know why people say on yesterday or on tomorrow. I never.
On last week's episode.
No. On last week or on tomorrow or on today.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay.
I don't understand why they say that.
Yeah,
I never got grasp of that.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
So one of the followers on Instagram asked a question. What do you think happened to morals and values between the 80s babies and 90s?
Oh. The internet. That's what I believe. The internet. The 90s children are so different because they had access to social media.
It's easy access.
That's what I mean.
Everything is too easy. There's no challenge no more.
And you are, people want satisfaction right now.
Yep.
So you can go on the internet and whatever you want, whatever you need is right at your fingertips. Literally.
For example, sex.
Yeah.
This whole OnlyFans thing. This whole OnlyFans thing. You know what OnlyFans is, right?
What's that?
People are.
What's in my throat?
I'm going to answer that now. Leave it alone.
Oh.
Leave it alone. But no, like, OnlyFans is like a website where people do videos. Mm-hmm. But you got to subscribe and pay for it.
My son was just telling me about that. Is that the new Snapchat one?
No, it's not.
My son was telling me about the Snapchat one.
See, this thing is like, you want me to pay to see you naked and stuff like that when you already see you naked on Twitter. Twitter has become the new Tumblr. But yes, Tumblr is nasty. You know that, right?
No. Tumblr used to be about beautiful pictures, like vibes. Everybody.
When I tell you,
great.
I'm not gonna lie. I follow all these. I see a lot of them, and I've lost not respect, but it's like, dang, you doing it like that now,
right?
And that's the morals have changed because everything's so easy now. Mm-hmm. No one is really easy, and plus the parents are getting younger.
Yeah.
The parents are getting younger, and they don't know any better.
Yeah. I agree. And, you know, they weren't raised with the type of morals, so they don't really know how to instill them in their kids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because...
Like, and like, for instance, like for me, my son, I'm 40. My son will be 31st of this month. My mother is 58. My grandmother is 74. So, literally, we're all like 20 years apart.
Your mother 58?
Yeah. So we're all like 20 years apart. And, you know, I say all that to say, you know, with my son, I have me. I have, you know, in the next line of defense, I have my mother. Then I have my grandmother, you know, and then I have my aunts. Then I have my stepfather. So I have a lot of people in his life who, you know, if I'm not around, can check him. And I don't think a lot of kids nowadays have that. Or their parents don't want you to check them. You're not going to tell my kid what to do. You're not going to tell my child nothing. That's mine. And that's where people go wrong, because it takes a freaking village to raise a child. You might not be around and somebody else around and can either be there for your child in assistance if they need it, or to correct them when they're wrong. But if I'm not allowed to do that, I'm not saying abusing or hitting or nothing like that, but correcting them, letting them know that, look, I see you, that's not right. You're such and such years old, you're not supposed to be doing that. So yeah, but people don't let you do that no more. You can't check nobody or correct anybody's kids any longer.
A lot of these kids don't have.
You just yawned on camera.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you did.
I didn't yawn on camera. A lot of these people don't have guidance, so they have no one to look up to. That's why a lot of people are lost. Mm-hmm. It's not about having a father figure or this and that. It's that one person you can really like. Oh, I see what they're doing, and they're going to help you do it also. Yeah. People don't want to help no more. They just want to see people like, oh, he can get it by his own. Mm-hmm. If he could, he already had it.
Nobody want to help.
I just said that.
You did.
Well, guys, it's about that time. We are a few minutes short.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Did you really just do that? Hey.
We will see y'all next Wednesday. 7:30, 8 o'clock, because someone's old and she's complaining about the time. So,
I got to get my rest. Didn't George say get rest?
Georgia will say get rest. So 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. Cleva Darling and Georgia Damone with two shakes and a stir. Be smart, don't fart.